Morning, besties. Look at this. So pretty. This is another yapping video of me while I'm scared as shit going to my sister because we need to go shopping to another city. So right now the clouds are literally going right here. Oh my god. It's okay. It's wow. It's beautiful. So you would ask me, Sophia, what another yapping video? We haven't seen any, and you would be absolutely right, because I also haven't seen any, because the 10 videos I did I haven't edited because it was hard, blah blah blah, didn't have time, the files didn't transfer because I have old laptop. So yeah, amazing. And I suppose when I will get better with this whole internet thing, I will transfer the files and make it better. But funny story is that actually, oh my god, it's like I live in such a pretty place. You cannot. Okay, so I probably will edit all of them, taking some insights, because usually I don't even talk bad in these videos. Having a good conversation, and sometimes I do have insights. Wow. So maybe I'll do this. But yesterday, which was 7th of October, because hell no way I'm editing this and posting the same day, I finally managed to get my iPhone settings right. Autumn. So now I have CapCut on my phone, and I can edit my mini vlogs there, and hopefully I somehow can make the same thing connected to my laptop, so it will be whole hell of easier, but I'm not sure it works that way. So yeah, we are going through the forest. Wish me luck. I love this life. So I don't know actually what we are going to talk about today, but I think this is also a great exercise for me, for my breathing, because I'm literally walking for like half an hour and it's soothing rain. That's nice. So I'm walking for half an hour and I need to constantly talk so I will not get scared. But yeah, I need to constantly talk, and I guess this makes my breathing better, because I remember the first time I went from the place I live in to my sister's through here, I was literally gasping for air after talking with my mother for 5 minutes. So I guess we made some progress, didn't we? I can talk for the whole road, and I'm going pretty fast if you don't see it, because hell no way I'm missing this bus. And yeah, wow, squirrel, bird. This time I was talking about Billie Eilish, I think, which is every time, because Billie Eilish, love you in every video. So yeah, and I mean today I'm not wearing any merch, no, except for your perfumes. Your turn. Literally, it's such a unique perfume. I don't know. First, when I smelled all those 3 perfumes, it was nothing like I expected. Absolutely nothing. I smelled I think it was Eilish 1 and Eilish 2. I haven't smelled the red one though. And yeah, so, and I smelled your turn, and I was like, whoa. I literally couldn't understand if those were female perfumes or like male perfumes, you know, because the scent is just, I cannot describe it. But first I didn't, at first I was like, it smells very interesting. I cannot describe it, but of course I bought it, and I'm in love because I don't know about you, but my favorite thing about men is when they smell nice, because if they have a good perfume, I can listen to what they talk. I can talk with them. I can just do anything, but I'm smelling this perfume. I remember one guy that I knew, he was obsessed with perfumes, and yeah, so he was not a good person, but he smelled really good, and I think it is almost enough for me to like the person. If they smell nice, at least like more. So always try to smell nice, because that's basic hygiene. But yeah, so I love man perfumes. It just, whenever I smell it, I'm like, what are you there? Whenever I smell it, I'm like, I'm ovulating. Yeah, so it's just great. I think men perfumes are designed because otherwise we would not stand them at all. But in that way, we can deal with it. You smell nice. Like this. My arm now is tired. Well, I could bring the tripod with me, which I never bring, and you know it. If you saw any of my videos, it's never a tripod. But yeah, that's crazy. That's literally crazy. And this perfume, I was always thinking that whenever if I will have a boyfriend, a husband, anyone, like, and they would have a nice perfume, which I hope they would, I would literally spray it all over myself. Because I love the smell of, it's very strong, and I love that it doesn't come off in most male things, unlike ours. Though I really love good sweet scent too, you know, when literally vanilla is one of my favorite smells. So I guess I love a lot of smells, and that's why it's very different for me. And I think that's why I also like this perfume, because it reminds me of both parts, let's say, because it's a little bit like, it's not sweet, it's like both sweet and savory. I don't know how to say that. I don't know. So yeah, we went out of the forest alive, thank God. We have 2 more parts of this road to go. So yeah, I'm just, are those cows? Are they over the barricade, or are they just on the road? Oh, okay, I suppose they are not on the road. That's scary as hell sometimes. So yeah, I'm not scared of cows. I grew up in the village, so it's not something that I'm scared of. But you always need to be aware of animals, because you don't know how they might react. They are not people. Sometimes you cannot even guess hello. Sometimes you cannot even guess how people will react. How can you guess another animal reaction? So cows, very nice. By the way, I used to talk with cows in English when I was living in my village because I needed to practice the stories we were learning. And yeah, say hi. Say hi, don't come here. Love you. So, literally, we had a cow, and it was kind of a thing that every owner family needed to look after cows for one day in like 2-3 weeks, or how many cows were in this place. So we needed to look after cow for the cows, like 20 cows without any barricade for like one day in 3 weeks, I guess. So yeah, usually that's what my parents did. Well, when I grew up a little bit, like 11, 12, sometimes they could leave me for a few hours alone when it was not very late. And whenever we needed to take them all back to the village from this field. So like my mother or my father came and helped me. But I was afraid because they could just run. It was no barricades and it was scary as hell sometimes. But I also loved it because first I could sing however long I want to and loudly because it was no people for at least 3 kilometers. So amazing. Then I could talk to them in English. I made my own songs. I didn't know many words, so I was just like going, I like apples and pears and needles and a nestle and that was like the songs I was writing. So yeah, I guess with time I got better because right now I'm writing poems whenever I feel too much. I can put it into a poem and then I reread it and I'm like crying. I'm like, oh my god. Usually that's when I like someone. I write a poem about it, which is super stupid because the people I like are never good for me and they're never good. So I have horrible taste. I have had horrible taste. Now I probably don't, but I don't like anyone. Amazing. So that's why I love cows. They were the best listeners. Sometimes they even nodded to me, which was amazing. Having feedback even from animals at that time. They never interrupted me. Sometimes with a moo, but it was very rare. And yeah, so I love this quiet, peaceful life. It's very quiet here. It's really peaceful and it's very beautiful. The village starts there and it's like clouds over here and over there too. You see you're just going through the forest. Yeah, and it's very cute. Is she over the barricade? Yes. We would literally see some more animals. How do they call banana? It's not a goat, but I think somehow. What do you call them? I forgot. Anyways, lamb. Or is it only a meat? Lambs? I don't know. No. Sweet. Chingy. Maybe. I don't know. So yeah, on my way. And this was an interesting yap indeed. So thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for coming me through all this way, besties. And yeah, I cannot call my best friend because my mobile network isn't working because I was transferring video files for YouTube and I left it overnight accidentally. And You just burned all my Wi-Fi that I had. So now I'm stuck for a few days without it, and I'm talking to you besties, which is amazing. Thank you for bearing with me. Y'all have great, amazing day. Love you so much. For everyone who watches, literally, whether it's like YouTube, whether or TikTok, I'm just so happy whenever anyone comments, whenever everyone watches, because that's how people engage and that's how people connect. And whenever someone leaves a comment, which is nice or not very nice, anyways, it's always good to have an opinion, and it's always good to feel that whatever you're doing is seen by people. So thank you all. Love you. Bye.